Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Drawing Room. Today we will be learning how to draw and color a few vegetables. If you would like to receive updates about my latest videos, please subscribe to my channel, and if you find my tutorials useful, kindly hit the like button below. You can arrange a similar setup at your home with available vegetables and then practice. Here I have already drawn the setup done by me, and now I'm again going to repeat the drawing procedure so that you understand how I have drawn. I will first draw the bigger vegetables. I will draw even those parts which I cannot see, and later on erase the parts which are not seen. For capsicum, I will just draw the upper part as the below part is not visible. You always have to observe the shape of the objects. The basic shape in a beetroot is circular. So if you're not able to draw a beetroot, first draw a circle and then modify the shape. The same is applicable with brinjal and tomatoes. After the drawing is complete, I will erase the darker parts and lighten it. For coloring, I will first give the base coat very light. I will color as I see very light green and a little pinch of yellow with white for the lighter shade, adding a little more of sap green to make the darker one, and then merge the shades using damp brush technique. This is sap green. Adding more water will lighten the color. If you add less water, the color will be darker. For the highlights, I will leave the white part untouched. If you color those parts, you won't be able to get that crisp white area again. That is why leave that area alone. This green is the same shade as bottle gourd. A little sap green. To make this purple, I am using crimson plus light blue and applying like strokes. Till the time it dries, we will color the tomato. I am using light orange and very little deep yellow for the top part and orange plus crimson for the bottom. You have to try and show the three tones, that is dark, medium and light. This shade is light green and white. With water in the brush, I have merged the highlighted part. I can see a little yellow and green in the cucumber, so I will first give yellow coating and then add green little by little over it. I am using sap green. You can use light green in poster colors. Remember, in watercolors, you can always go from lighter shade to darker one, but not vice versa. Applying strokes with this darker shade and then merging with damp brush. sap green plus lemon yellow for the area where the light is falling and dark green for the area where the light is not falling. We will give the texture later. Sap green plus lemon yellow and white for the highlighted parts inside white part. The insidemost dark part will be with pure sap green, that is light green, orange and deep yellow for this tomato. For beetroot, I am using crimson. For the darker tone, I am using more color than water, and for the lighter tone, I am adding water to it. For the left hand side part, add white and a little brown. This is the first coating of all these vegetables. After all this is dried, we will give the second coating. For second coating, we will always take more color than water. I am starting by adding white here at the top part as light is falling the most. For the below part, I am adding olive green. And then sap green or light green. I am applying colors as I see them and then I am merging it using the damp brush technique. A very little brown for the marks on the bottle gourd. I am applying strokes of sap green on light part and strokes of dark green on the below, that is darker part. I will merge them a little using a little bit of water in the brush. Adding a few lemon yellow strokes also, and then a few white. Just run your brush over the strokes. Lemon yellow, sap green and dark green. You have to apply them as you can see. Dark green for the darker part. Here I am using a little yellow ochre for the tip of the lady finger. I am applying thin strokes with purple. To make purple, you can add crimson plus light blue or cobalt blue. After you're done applying the strokes, I will add some light green plus white in it. For the stem of the brinjal, I will add a little yellow ochre, brown and green at different places and merge them. Sap green to make the darker tones. I am applying the colors as I see. Darker color on the darker parts, lighter color on the lighter parts, and then merging them with the damp brush technique. A little white for the stem. This is dried up and I'm again giving some green. I'm just applying the colors, the darker shades. I will merge them later. Be careful of the shapes that you see. The more original shapes you try to make, the more natural look you will get. Always go slow and steady, little by little. Using a very little water to merge so that no harsh lines are seen. Yellow ochre, white and light green, lighter green, by following the texture of the bitter gourd. First, I will give the random wavy lines with dark green, and then where the light is falling, I will use sap green for the texture. 2 shades of greens for the texture. Darker shade for the darker region and lighter shade for the lighter region. I will add a little white to give the highlight. Follow the shape and texture of the vegetable. You will get a natural look. To make more dark green, you can add a little black to it. I'm using Sap Green to color the darker regions. Just follow the shape. Adding white because there is light falling on this area. Giving the cuts. Adding white again. A little lemon yellow to the sap green. Dark green. Again dark green. Once more giving white for the highlighted part. For beetroot, I'm using crimson. Remember, to get the darker shade of beetroot, add very little black to the crimson color. Using a very little brown and white and then merging them. Giving final highlights to all the vegetables. These are the final touches. So if you see anything is left anywhere, complete that. To make any area of the vegetable come out of the whole drawing, add little white. These are the white thorns on the brinjal. Also, you can show any texture using just white color. It will automatically merge into the background color. Pay attention to the shape while giving the highlights. Now we will add shadow of the vegetables falling on the floor. Remember, the shadow area closest to the object will be darkest and will slowly go on fading as it goes away. For shadow, I am using black color with water because it's a white background. Shadow will always be made with the darker color shade of the background. For example, for yellow background, you can use yellow ochre or brown colors to show the shadow.